Good afternoon. My special order came in. I was out running around for my job, got home, found a nifty email, so I went in and picked this up from the DC deck building game. We have Dark Knight's Metal. Batman has discovered a dark multiverse and unleashed evil versions of himself upon the world. The Justice League must band together to defeat Barbatos, the Batman who laughs, and their Dark Knights. One superhero won't be enough to overcome these challenges. You'll need to save Batman and other captured heroes, and recruit them to your team to save the multiverse. Based on the hugely popular Dark Knight's Metal comic book series, the Batman who laughs menaces players by capturing superheroes, introduces ability to recruit supervillains that offer instant rewards when defeated instead of being added to your deck. 20 plus metal cards with shiny foil treatments, compatible with other games in the DC deck building game series. Nice. So I know this has probably been done to hell already. I caught the Cryptozoic Con, or whatever they called it. It was almost at the same time that Comic-Con was doing all their streaming stuff, so they had live plays and what have you. This one's got a printing promo inside, I guess, so that'll be interesting. I've seen other people post things of their Batman metal box, and the promo's taped on the outside. Again, my apologies, I have to do this a bit guerrilla style because everybody's home and it's impossible to do this where I normally do without being interrupted. So anyway, let's open this up. Now I'm very curious about the Batman Metal series that's been going on. I don't know much about it short of the comic book reviews I've seen about it online. This is one of the Batmen from the multiverse who got mutated by Joker gas or something. I'm hoping they have a graphic novel series that compiles all the Batman Metal stuff. That and the Doomsday Clock. I'm really interested in that one. So I hope they have a graphic novel series of that one also. It took like a year for that whole, 2 years for the whole thing to be told. The Doomsday Clock. So first off, looking at the cover art here, which could very well be different from what's on the cards, but that's amazing. Look at that painting. That's quite beautiful. I like that a lot. Let's see if we can get the glare off of it here. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? One thing I'll say that I'm constantly miffed at, I guess, is these boxes are way too big for what comes inside the box, especially if you're a super collector and you get the big huge box to carry everything. But really, the insert in there is not necessary. Could just put little cardboard dividers or something on the inside and probably decrease the box size by 1/3 to a half. Alright, let's take a look at this. Cryptozoic is currently my favorite game publisher. It used to be level 99, but they pissed me off greatly with one of their online offers. Let's do it like this. And apparently DC Bombshells is going to get a mini expansion. And I'm excited about that. Another comic I haven't read much of. I've got tons of the art and things of that. Okay, here's the instruction book. The inside of which is usually pretty standard. They're going to show the Cerberus layout and card types. Let's see. See, like you see there. additional rules. I like how the play mechanics sound with this game. I was always a bit taken aback the villains you capture just or defeat just go into deck. Been viewing this one group that plays a lot of this game. I've only been able to play it solo, but it seems that a lot of them are knowledgeable and have different ways to play. I should probably engage someone at some point. Alright, cool. Do you know what? I know that they've had the characters in separate sets or whatever, and I might have mentioned this before, but I would really, really like to see a Justice League Dark box set. I think that would be amazing. Alright, let's look at the cards. Oh, okay. Well, immediately I see this right here that I'm guessing to be the promo card, maybe not. This is quite solid. Okay, this is the divider. Alright, plastic divider. This is the Batman Who Laughs villain card, and look at that, it's nice and solid and chunky. Quite nice. Let's see if you can zoom in here, let you read the card. Okay, so I was a bit worried. I was thinking it didn't come with all that many cards. It felt very light for some reason. Let's look at the characters. Another minor gripe that I have with this game is the card backs need to be different. Just a personal gripe, but yeah, I think the card backs for the base set of cards or the deck, I think per box set those should be just a bit different. So that way if you do end up mixing them, you've got a nice reminder of what set each card comes from. Okay, so we've got Batman. Each time you play a weakness, look at the top card of your deck, destroy it or leave it. That's an effect I like a lot, is the destroy. Because a lot of times your cards get filled up with junk or stuff that you have to buy because you can't buy anything else, or your starter cards. Superman. It requires 3 weakness cards for your characters to become captured. The third weakness is also returned to the stack each time you play a weakness, +1 power. And these cards from these set, the oversized cards, seem a bit sturdier. Wonder Woman. During each of your turns, if you control 2 or more equipment and or superpowers, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. And that was normally Batman and anybody from the Bat place. I don't want to say family. It's usually one of their effects. If you control 2 equipment, do this, or if you control 2 equipment, do that. Anyway, the Flash. Once during each of your turns, when you play a defense card, draw a card. Okay, that's cool. Flash always has a lot of deck cycling abilities or something. The second time you buy or gain a card from the lineup during each of your turns, you may destroy a starter you control. That's nice. Alright, Cyborg. Once during each of your turns, +1 power for each metal card you control. Aquaman. Once during each of your turns, if you control 2 or more villains and or superpowers, +1 power. And you may put cards you gain this turn on top of your deck. Cool. It's like he's fishing. Mr. Terrific. Once during each of your turns, you may gain a weakness and put it into your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. That's interesting. From what I've heard about some of the reviews or the live plays, weaknesses do serve more of a function than just choking your deck in this particular game. Kendra Sanders. I'm not familiar with this character. Once during each of your turns, if you control 2 or more villains and or heroes, plus 2 power. I'll have to look her up. Nice, Dr. Fate. Okay, one of my favorite heroes. Once during each of your turns, if you control 2 or more heroes and or equipment, put up to 3 cards with cost of 0 from your discard pile into your hand. Cost of 0. So basically, 3 cards with cost of 0. So you're just putting your starter cards in your hand. Don't know how I feel about that. I do like Dr. Fate though. Plastic Man, brilliant. Once during each of your turns, you may have the next card you play gain a type or subtype of your choice until the end of your turn. That's really cool, because Plastic Man, I guess you could say, is like a shapeshifter. So that's really nice. I like that they're using effects. Heroes have effects that are kind of ingrained in the hero's abilities, you might say. That's cool. Right, and here we have Deathstroke, a supervillain. Once per turn, you may destroy a card. Draw a card. Cool. Right, we'll put all of you guys over here. Another issue I have with the big box is it's not there's not an area to easily put your oversized cards. It's just for all the deck cards. Let's see, so these are the starter cards here, I'm guessing. So let's open this up first. I'm sure all the meta players have all sorts of ways around those gripes that I have. Sorry, I should be doing that on camera. So I am excited to try to give this game a try. I still haven't tried Rebirth, and I got that right when it came out. Okay, so this is one of the villain cards. This is Barbatos. Let's see. Unavoidable first appearance attack. Each player gains a weakness card for each character on their team. Reward. Destroy each weakness in your discard pile or in your score pile. Cool. So then maybe, let's see here. Okay, those are all the villains there. These are the weaknesses. Sorry, I know I should be doing this on camera. I'm just trying to separate them all. Here are the starter cards here, and it looks like these are going to be... Maybe not. What do we got here? It says Breakthrough. I'm guessing these function is like the kicks from previous decks. Plus 2 power, you may return this card to its stack. If you do, destroy a weakness or vulnerability. That's kind of cool. Right. So we'll put you in the box then. Next up for the starter cards, we have Wonder Woman featured on the punch. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's see here. Then for the vulnerabilities, we have... that looks like Batman. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Then for weaknesses, we have Superman. Got some text underneath it. Let's see what it says. Play weakness cards before playing other cards or ending your turn. If you control 2 weakness cards, put one in your skull pile and return the other to the stack. One of your characters becomes captured, and your turn ends. Huh. What did I do here? Okay. Now, here we go, the rest of the villains. We've got the Murder Machine. First appearance attack. Each player gains 2 weakness cards unless they discard a metal card. Reward, destroy up to 2 cards you control. The Drowned? Look at her. First appearance. Attack each player reveals the top 5 cards of their deck, stopping when empty. Stopping when empty. And discards all revealed cards with cost 1 or greater. Reward, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, destroy any number of them, then return the rest. Lots of deck cycling with these. Next up, we have the Red Death. First appearance. Attack each player draws a card, then discards 2 cards at random. Reward, draw 2 additional cards when refilling your hand at the end of this turn, then discard 2 cards. The Merciless. Looks like he's got a Wonder Woman symbol on his chest. First appearance. Attack each player reveals the top card of their deck and passes it to the discard pile of a foe who didn't avoid this attack. Reward, reveal the top card of your main deck. Put either that card or the card beneath it on top of your deck. Did I read that right? I'm sorry, it just sounded odd. Let's see. Reveal the top card of your main deck. Of the main deck, okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking your personal deck, not the main deck. So, my mistake. The Dawnbreaker. First appearance. Attack each player simultaneously discards a card. The players that discarded the card with the lowest cost gained 2 weakness cards. Reward, gain a card in the lineup. So I believe McFarlane's next Multiverse Batman figure series is going to have the Dawnbreaker. I didn't realize he was from Batman Metal. That's cool. The Devastator. He's another one in there too. First appearance. Attack. Each player reveals 3 random cards from their hand, then either destroys those cards or destroys the other cards in their hand. Oh, huh. After refilling your hand at the end of your turn, gain a breakthrough and put it into your hand. Huh. So there's a lot of new mechanics in this I'm not familiar with. That's cool. Alright. So you're not quite fitting in there. Let's see. Do we do this then? Maybe? No? What am I missing? Okay, so if we put you there, you there, and I guess put you there. Now for the main deck cards. I've been really off my game, I'm sorry. No pun intended. I'm quite intrigued now with Dr. Fate being one of the heroes in this game. I'm wondering how he plays into the Batman Metal series, if at all. Come on. He's a magic user, so I assume he's got some kind of access to the multiverse. Now, I did see when I picked this up, they had on their sale table these Batman card sleeves. I was very, very close to picking them up. Thought they'd look grand on this set. Okay, so we have Electrum. Put a hero or villain metric card in your discard pile into your hand. Metric card. No, it's metal. I'm sorry. Okay. Look at that. Wow. These are also quite thick. I wonder if it's just the metal cards. Dionysium. That's an equipment. I'm guessing these are all equipment. Prometheum. I wonder if these get their own deck. Batmanium. Looks like there's two of each of these metal cards. 8th Metal Sunblade. I like the artwork here. There's a gentleman that does this really gritty kind of, I don't know, I don't want to call it dirty type artwork, but yeah, he's done some Batman and it looks really grand. I think a nice new look for Batman. This is Nth Metal Mace. Only one of that, okay. And this is Element X. Both featured Wonder Woman. Right, so, well, maybe not. So are these all? No, okay, cool. So those are all the metal cards there. Right, so what these were all metal equipment cards. Here are the metal heroes. We have Kendra Sanders. 2 of her. We have Steel. Makes sense, yeah. 2 of him. Cyborg. Now we're on to the villains. We have Onimar Sin, someone I'm not familiar with. 2 of him. Deathstroke, we all know who he is. Lady Blackhawk. Carter Hall, 1 of him. Now for the standard cards, I guess. We've got Multiverse Map, 2 of those. Phantom Zone Projector, pair of those. Phoenix Cannon. Carter Hall's Journal equipment. T-Spheres for Mr. Terrific. I'm saying it like that on purpose. Anti-Monitor's Antenna. 1 of those, no, 2 of those for equipment. Now we're on to the heroes. We have Plastic Man. That's very odd looking. Looks like he's in prison somehow. Detective Chimp. Aquaman. These are all heroes. Mr. Terrific. Dr. Fate. Hal Jordan. The Flash. Dream. Really? So Dream is in Batman Metal? That's brilliant. I'm far more intrigued now. Superman. Wonder Woman. Now we're into superpowers. We have Escape. Flight. X-ray vision. I won't be answering that. Hyper time. Fair play. Speed Force. Search the depths. Okay, sorry about that. Warcry. Ooh, that's a nice picture. I like that. Fulcrum Abominus. Mecha Construct. You know what I'm going to do? Come here, you. Pair of those. Arc Portal. Power Channeling. 1 of those. Brutal Chase. 2 of those. Rabid Robin. Pair of those. No, 3, 4. Huh. Baby Darkseid. something dark side. Strigidae. Strigidae? Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, I don't know how you pronounce it. Cult of the Owls. Black Manta. Starro. Black Adam. Challenger Mountain. Tomb of Hathset. Oblivion Bar. The Dark Multiverse. Forge of Worlds. Randomizer card. Alright, cool. So that's a brief look through the cards and unboxing of Dark Knight Metal. And it's upside down. How anticlimactic. Sorry about that. I'm still not sure what the promo card is. Maybe I didn't get it? Let me open up that thing that I thought was the plastic divider and see if it was indeed a plastic divider and maybe the promo cards in here. Nope. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know what the promo is supposed to be. It says it's got one inside, as I said earlier. The ones I've seen have had it taped onto the front. So I'm going to need to ask about that. Okay. Thanks for letting me share this. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Stay healthy. Stay kind.